A couple other things let me mention real quick. First of all, the Gobos are technically the oldest group of campers at camp. Most camps, almost all camps, have a CIT or an LIT program, counselor in training or leader in training program. And that's what the Gobos are. If it hasn't been mentioned yet, a Gobo is a piece of metal that you put in front of a stage light, and it's a silhouette or a stencil, basically, that the light comes out in that shape. So when you see like the shape of a window out on the stage or trees or something like that, projected in light, that's a Gobo that's making that, and it's short for go-between, which we thought was just a perfect name for them. But at any rate, most counselor in training or leader in training programs at other camps, every single one of them I know of actually charges for the program. We like to think of it as more of an internship, kind of a work trade internship type thing. So while we don't charge for it, it is an internship. It's not a paid position. But at any rate, technically they're the oldest group of campers at the camp. And as Katie mentioned earlier, we are very careful that they are never alone with campers. There will be times in which they are responsible for a group of campers. They'll be, leading their group of 5 people in their scene, directing them. But in times like that, they will be we'll have everyone spread out, say in the big yard area of the camp, in their little rehearsals, and within that will be 2 or 3 of the adult staff who are spread out there also. So there always is an adult present, and kind of keeping an eye on everything. Secondly, nobody, Gobo or staff, is ever alone with just a camper, and that's something that we make sure at orientation that they're very well aware of, to protect both to protect the campers, of course, but also to protect the Gobos and the staff from any misunderstandings that could turn into uncomfortable situations. We make sure that there is no point at which there's ever a staff or Gobo who's alone with a camper. We do ask that all Gobos rather, have health insurance. So if your family doesn't have health insurance for the applying Gobo, please let us know and we'll figure out what we can do about that. But they're not covered, since they are campers there. They're not covered by workman's comp or anything along those lines.
Okay, here's a couple other things you guys need to do. So all Gobos need to be certified in Red Cross. So what you need is adult CPR, not child CPR because that's too young, adult CPR class, and you need community first aid. Now sometimes if you've done something in your school or babysitting class, sometimes those qualify, but you'll need to check with me on that, so let me know what you've already done. Otherwise, call the Red Cross at 587-4611. Call right away because they fill up like crazy. And even if you have to make an appointment for May now, but you can do it now. It just needs to be valid through September of after camp. So adult CPR and then community first aid. Those are each 4-hour classes. So it's a total of 8 hours. After that, you have that for the rest of your life. You only need to get retested, which takes like 20 minutes every year. And it's a great thing just to have forever. I have, even before I started running a camp, I have 25 years worth of certification. And actually, one of our Gobos saved a drowning child at a different camp thing that they were doing because they had taken that. So we're very proud and excited about that, and we think it's really important. The CPR lasts for 1 year. You'll need to get recertified on that every year. And first aid lasts for 3 years, so you'll only need to get recertified that on every 3 years. And just the Gobo manual is really important. It's going to teach you how to direct, how to see what you want on stage, teach you what is coming across, teach you how to work with actors. So really give that a lot of time. When you are being directed between now and when camp starts, really watch your director. If it's Erin or somebody at Equinox Theater or somebody at your school, or if you have a chance to watch any other directors or actors go, really start thinking of yourself as a director and how you might try to get across to the audience what you want, how you give focus to a scene, where you want the audience's eyeball to fall. And then also start watching all leaders in your life. Watch teachers, watch how people get their students enthusiastic. Think about what your style is, how you would get people enthusiastic, how you would explain things. Watch your own communication style and your skill. Watch your body language. Watch how people kind of control a room full of other people, and get them either motivated or excited about the project. So really start to think of yourself as a leader, and also you can start watching for what might be your weaknesses, and see how the rest of the Equinox staff can help support you in that to overcome some of those challenges. Of course, any questions you have, call us anytime. My cell phone is 406-580-8586. Soren and I are available all the time to talk about any questions you have about camp, any questions you have about being leader, directing, how you can get more skills as an actor, director, or a teacher. And we're really excited. We love the Gobos, and we can't wait. We will see you at pre-orientation in May. Okay, thanks.